Hi there, I'm Jerry, and boy am I excited. My wife has been wanting something new for our front porch. What she wanted was a rocking chair, and this may very well be the one. We actually got it the other day. I'm now unboxing it. I want to show you what's inside and how we're going to put it together, so come on in. Inside here, what we've got is a beautiful black painted solid wood chair. It does come with all the necessary hardware. And one of the things that I really like about kits like this is that it comes with an actual tool that you can use. This one has both a Phillips head screwdriver on one end and a hexagonal end on the other end. Basically every tool that you would need to put this together by hand using only this. So if you don't have any tools, not going to be a problem. If you do have tools, you want to make sure that you're going to set those on a lower setting so that you don't strip anything out or drive anything in too far, but they will make the installation process easier, as with any installation. As we unbox this, which it was packaged extremely well, it does have all the individual parts wrapped with styrofoam. Everything is put together. I'm going to go ahead and pull all this out and get rid of it, and then we'll get to the installation. Now this entire kit, as far as the wood is concerned, is only comprised of 9 pieces. A bulk of this is already pre-put together, which is going to make this installation super fast, super efficient. The big base part, the backer piece, even these big side pieces are already completely fully molded together. So you're just going to have very minor assembly. To put this together, you're going to insert each one of these side pieces in each one of the rockers, making sure that you've got this part towards the back so that when you rock back, you're not going to fall over. And we're going to insert both of those and then simply put 2 small screws. It only came with 4 of them. 2 small screws, and 1 in each hole on the bottom of this one, and 2 on each bottom of that one. Then we'll get to the next step. The next step, again, very simple. Take the back, we're going to insert it into these pieces here at the top. It goes either way. And then on this side over here, we're going to go ahead and take 2 of these larger screws, almost look like they're bolts. We're going to put them in to this side here and go ahead and put them in. Now that we've got that first side on there, we're going to have to attach everything into that one side before we put the other side on, because that's going to kind of tighten everything up and get it pulled together. So you're going to take this base, again, already pre-assembled, and insert it into the holes where it already is right there. I'm going to go ahead and use this and lean it down on here for a second, now that we've got that first part done. And you're going to go ahead and use these same long bolts to go ahead and do the same thing to attach this in as well. So we're going to go ahead and get those attached in. You've also got 3 of these spindles, and these are going to go 2 of them in the front because they're the longer ones. You've got 1 of them that's a little squatty one. It's going to go in the back because this chair does taper back, kind of gives it more of an ergonomic feel. And so we're going to go ahead and put that smaller one at the back. And again, you're going to use these exact same bolts, so you can't mix any of this stuff up. They're all exactly the same. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on these front 2. They're going to go in here in these other holes. They're reversible. You can use them on either one as far as these long ones. This top one is just going to be used as support. This bottom one we're going to drive a screw in, but when we put that other side in, this one's going to be pinned in there. It doesn't even have a screw. Now that we've got that whole side down, we're going to flip the chair over, get it put on its other side. That's going to expose all this. Now you're going to have to line this piece up. Again, not super heavy. I'm going to line it up on here, and it's going to take a little bit of maneuvering to get all these pieces perfectly lined up, but it shouldn't be that hard to do. And once they're all lined up, we'll just kind of tap it into place and use the screws that are provided. Now that we've got all of the screws put into place, I really like the fact also that they provided you with these little plugs, and these are actually wooden plugs that have been painted to match the chair. Ultimately, you'd want to just try to tap these in there using like a soft mallet or something. I do not have a soft mallet with me, I just have a regular hammer, but I'm just going to go ahead and tap those in there. Perfectly fine, and that will match the finish of the chair and give it a nice finished look, and it drives in there nice and flush, and that'll also prevent any kind of screws from coming loose and coming out. Here we have it fully assembled on our front porch. My wife could be so happy. I am so glad we were sent this chair. This is going to be an amazing chair to last us for many years to come. Again, it can go inside or outside. A couple key features and takeaways that I really like. One is the high back on it. I'm 6'2", so I can rest my head on it, which is nice. It's got a good wide armrest. Everything is rounded. It's very ventilated and slatted in the back, so it's not going to like collect a lot of sweat or anything. Same goes for the bottom, and the fact that this was only 9 major pieces to put together made this an absolute breeze.